Today I'm going to show you how I build a bridge, so stick around. So I'm in the studio today. I've got a little bit of time, I've got a couple of hours, and I want to try to knock out a bridge. I've been working on a song for a while. I've been working on a lot of songs and a lot of stuff, but at the end of this video, you're going to get to hear the final piece, okay? But you're going to see how I've built a bridge, okay? So just listening through the song, I feel like it needs something else. It needs another part, some modulation, something. We don't know yet. We don't know yet, but it needs something. So this video is going to be all about exploring this song. I've had this one that I've been working on for probably a year now, just pieces here and there. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring it back up, we're going to listen to it, and we're going to try to figure out what it needs. And I'm going to show you the process, my creative process of how I build a bridge and how I am inspired to create that. So okay, so I think the first thing I'm going to do is probably start with the guitar. All right, so I'm just going to grab this guy right here, and I've already kind of mapped out the area that I want the bridge to go. All right, so basically we're going to kind of listen to it up until that part, and then just start riffing around with the guitar and just kind of see what happens. So let's do it. All right, so I got the guitar all tuned up. Sounding good. At some point I'll have to explain to you guys the tuning that I use because it is pretty abnormal. The riff that I'm playing mainly throughout the entire song goes, well, I'll let you hear it. So that riff pretty much is. Okay, so that's the main riff. So we know that that's kind of the direction. We want it to be similarly themed, all right? And I want the bridge to come right after that part. So you get a couple different parts of this song. I'm thinking right there. So I'm thinking something. I've been listening to that Growing Pains theme song. So if it goes in that direction a little bit, I'm okay with that. I don't know if that would work, but let's just try it. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't really work, does it? Let's back up here. There we go. Maybe something like that. Oh, whoops. That scared me. I think we've come up with a riff that we're at least going to try. That's pretty much how I work, you know. Let's see how it happens. Let's see how it works. I've recorded it. I've kind of just snuck it in place here, and let's see what it sounds like in context to see if we like it. listen a little bit farther back. probably do something different for the drums. I will stylistically change that part up a little bit. Not exactly sure, but I think let's just go with this riff. Let's just see where this riff takes us, and just build on it. And if we don't like it, we'll just do something else. All right, so check this out. We started with the guitar. We started trying to build this bridge with the guitar, and you know, I ended up, sometimes when you don't know where you're going, you just need some type of starting place. And it's as simple as, sometimes you don't know what you want, but it's easier to determine what you don't want, I think, for me. So that's why just starting is a really important, even life lesson for me. Just starting something is better than trying to mull over trying to determine what I want. Because sometimes for me, it's so much easier to specify what I don't want. So we started with the guitar. You saw the riff, and I decided, you know what, I didn't like that, because I think the purpose of the bridge for this song is to actually be something that takes us in a slightly different direction. You know, the beat is very steady the whole time. It's very driving, and I want it to kind of slow us down a little bit. I mean, the drums will still be there probably, but I realized that the most important feature of this bridge is that I wanted to break up the rhythm. I wanted to break up that steadiness a little bit, just to kind of give us a rest, and then we can anticipate getting back into it for the last quarter of the song or whatever. So really, I think what I'm going to do is try to work on the drums, actually. What this song doesn't have is like a very washed out wall of sound type of feel. It's very tight, it's very rhythmic the whole time, and I'd like to just loosen it up somehow. So I may just do some like open hi-hat, cymbal, slow it down a little bit, melodic, some type of crescendo, and then go back into the tight thing. So let's try to achieve that. The thing about drums is I'm kind of a drum nerd. I feel like I understand drums. You know, I feel like I understand drums, and I really enjoy writing drums, drawing drums, because I can make it sound pretty good. I can make things sound far better than what I'm capable of playing. I feel like I'm just kind of a student, an observer of the drums, less of a player. This is all just by ear and by feel, and you know, I kind of like it that way. The discovery process is very fun for me. So that right there, it feels a little weird. I'm probably gonna shift some stuff around a little bit. Okay, so I really like this drum part so far. It's super simple. I will embellish it a little bit, but for now, I just want to establish kind of the basic drum part, because again, I feel like the drums are sort of gonna dictate the flow of the bridge here. So you've got the metronome giving you your one, and you can kind of hear where we're going from here. So maybe that, right? Yeah, we'll run with that, you know, again, because we don't know. We're just kind of making it up as we go. I think this is closer to where we want to be than where I was before, so let's run with this, and again, I'm sure we're going to tweak it along the way. Yeah, I think we can do something with that. I can already tell that I'm going to modify it somehow. But I kind of want this to be like I want this to be kind of an epic wall of sound type thing. Because it goes from, here, let me show you. you know, next thing we need to throw probably some bass on it. You know, probably get the bass out and. Well, I'm not sure. All right, so I did get the bass up. Good morning, bass. And I want to start with the bass because I think that would be a good place to start. I think it'd be a good place to start. See, I don't really like... Alright, so I think I've come up with a little bass part here, and I think it's in 5/4. I don't know, but I think so. So let me show you how it goes. Whoops. Hold on. Start over. So I'll take this thing off for a second, and then we'll see about a drum part. Whoa! I'm already liking that. Hold on. Nighttime video here. Coming along on the bridge, and let's see where we're at here. Okay. I am sure. Let's do that too. I like that. Yeah, I like that. I do. So we've got the Alright, so I think I kind of figured something out that I want to try for the 4/4 part. Alright, so we do like that. And what we're going to do now is we're going to add the higher octave because we like that too. Okay, so I think we've gotten to a place where, hold on, I want to move this. No, just needs to be closer. It's the face. At this point, what I want to do is I actually want to create a MIDI keyboard part that I'm just going to draw. I have a MIDI keyboard, but I'm more of a drawer. I'm more of a drawer than I am an actual keyboard player. Just going to write a little MIDI keyboard part to mimic what the guitars are doing. I just think it would kind of fill it out a little bit, enhance the melody, and make it sound good. Make it sound good. Make it sound good. Okay, good morning. So here we are. We're back in studio land. Oh, I kind of like that. Studio land. Yeah, I do like that. Most of what I've done off camera, it's basically just been arranging the bridge and then kind of reorienting the ends to make me feel good, is really what it is. So just a lot of rearranging. Already recorded most of the parts, but I am going to re-record some things which you guys haven't seen yet. So we've got to re-record this part. was it. I'm tired. It's one of those mornings that, even though I actually slept in today, because it's Father's Day. It's Father's Day, and I've got some kids. Got some kids running around for sure. So I'm a father. So I slept in a little bit. And the interesting thing about sleeping in when you don't normally sleep in is that for me it makes me more tired. But I think we've finished our bridge. I think we've built our bridge here. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty happy with it. And again, it's just that whole concept of just starting somewhere. That's really what this was all about. Is I knew that we needed something different. I knew that we needed to do a bridge. We needed a different part just to break up the consistent drivingness of it, okay? But we didn't know what that was going to be. So we just kind of started throwing things at it, changing things, modifying things, and that's really what it was. And even though this is the same video, it's actually been 3 days. It was a great 3 days coming back to this, going, coming, going. But here we are, and I think we've gotten to that point where you guys have seen all the pieces, and now you want to know how they come together. So, let's do it.
Let's leave the world behind. It'll be the two of us. We'll laugh, we'll hike, and then we'll go home. Should we go this way? Oh, what about that way? Oh, wait, let's look at the map. Haven't you been here? It's been a long time. It's all uphill either way. Let's leave the world behind. It'll be the two of us. We'll laugh, we'll hike, and then we'll go home. Alright, we made it. Let's climb this tower. I bet we see super far. Oh, look, there's that place. For you, the rat race. I think I know why we're here. Let's leave the world behind. It'll be the two of us. We'll laugh, we'll hike, and then we'll go home. Way up this high, right here next to you. I remember why. Way up this high, right here next to you. I remember why. Way up this high, right here next to you. I remember why. Way up this high, right here next to you. I remember.